Very good afternoon and welcome to the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium. We're here for the second one-day international of the Dutch Bangla Bank, Bangladesh versus West Indies ODI Series 2025.
Madison Miraj, Shea Hope from West Indies, and the match referee, 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃. Miraj will spin the coin. Head is the call. Miraj, you have won the toss one more time. What have you decided?
Yeah, we love to bet first.
Yes, Bangladesh deciding to go in the same manner in the first game. They've made that very significant change because of the nature of the wicket.
Hello Shamim, hello everyone. A couple of changes for the West Indies. No Jayden Seales, no Romario Shepherd, so no frontline fast bowlers. 𝗂𝗄𝗃 makes a return to this format for the West Indies. And I think we're going to see an historic innings. So I expect somewhere close to the vicinity of 40 overs being bowled.
Well, the two openers for Bangladesh would try to get off to a round for a while. In and out of the Bangladesh team. 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 into his 73rd innings. There is Akhil Hussain. 39th match. Wide. He went after it. Just going to latch on. Aye! What about that? Didn't know very much about it. The ball just held its line and zip. He's not afraid to give the ball some flight, but the batter has given the ball some flight. It's gone through the covers for the first boundary. It's 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Yeah, this is the way he plays, isn't it? Shumosaka, the ball in his arc, in his hitting zone, and decides to take it on. Tried a similar shot against Jayden Seales a couple of days ago and fell. Roston Chase was the catcher then. This time he's punished for 4.
Aye! Oh, that wasn't very convincing. He's going to get some runs. But that's gone for 4. And it's been reversing into position very quickly and strikes it truly. Wow! What a shot. That is exceptional. It's got him a 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Yeah, when it comes out, it looks really, really good, doesn't it? Some courage there from Shumosaka. I guess it's a calculated risk with the off spinner turning away. Gets the elevation and he perhaps gets the result that...
Oh, there's a slog sweep. It's way up in the air and it's gone the distance. It's the maximum. It's a rocket 6. He's on the move.
Yeah, and they're on their feet. They absolutely love that shot. A wonderful bit of timing. Just look at the way he keeps his eye on the ball and goes from high to low and then to high to get the elevation. Wonderful batting.
Oh, got him! Got him! That is a beauty. It drifted in, gripped and turned, a little tentative push forward. It's grabbed in the slips. That's the first strike.
Yeah, what a response by Akhil Hussain. 6 previously, pitches to perfection. Good catch by Justin Graves and slip. It is a triumphant return to one-day international cricket for Akhil Hussain. Strikes early. Saif Hassan has to go for 6.
Conditions. On a turning pitch, the danger ball becomes the one that goes with the arm. In the last delivery, Roston Chase just firing it in. Ideal.
Yeah, genuine edge, but it's gone a little bit wider to the fielder in the slips, and it will go on to the boundary rope. So lucky boundary. It's a 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 boundary.
𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 tried to play it late, but don't think he was expecting the ball to go that fine though. Just like the previous delivery, quicker, flatter by Roston Chase.
He goes down the wicket. Couple of bounces to the fence. That is a very good shot.
And this is a great opportunity. 2 is a call. And this is excellent running. Poor piece of fielding at deep mid-wicket.
He's a busy player. He'll keep the fielders on toes, especially Tawhid Ridhoy. 51 of 90 in that first one. Again onto the pads, not the right line. He's been pretty decent this year. Well then, trouble gone. Just lost his patience. This is good captaincy because he got the fielder from long off to come inside the circle, and he thought he was in business to hit over the top. Gets an outside edge and an easy catch.
Poor stroke, got to be said. The invitation was offered with mid-on in the circle, mid-wicket vacant, and 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, he couldn't resist that he had to get a boundary. And 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 strikes in his first over. Told you, he bowls well with the pace, he'll be a handful. And straight away in his first over, he accounts for 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Was the half-centurion from the last game. He's rocketed out. And certainly that's one thing I like about Shai Hope, not willing to take that proactive decisions. Excellent captaincy, got to be said. Just on Najmul Shanto, batted well 32 in the last game, came at number 3.
Oh, nice looking shot, beautiful shot, gorgeous looking drive, all along the carpet for a boundary. It is the Nexus 𝗃𝗃.
Excellent hit. 32 of 63 from the previous game, Shanto. Beautiful cover drive, all along the ground. Roston Chase, that was way too full. And the mid-off fielder had no chance.
Onto the pads, he would want to pick up a single. It's an easy single in the end.
In a surface that offered.
Nicely struck, down the ground. Will reach the fence for 4. Shanto is oozing in confidence at the moment. Nexus 𝗃𝗃 boundary as I welcome Samuel Badri.
Yeah, hello everyone once again. A half volley is a half volley no matter what pitch you play on. And this is way too full and too easy for Shanto. You need to get the surface in the act.
4 runs in 13 innings. Over the top. What a shot. Gone all the way for maximum. This is the reason why he's the leading opener for Bangladesh over the last couple of years.
Yeah, he didn't learn from the previous over. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Moti, he was full then, driven for 4. He's full again, this time struck for 6. A rocket 6 over extra cover. Brilliant batting from Shumos.
Short ball, straight to the fielder. Would you believe it? Nazmul Hossain Shanto can't believe it. But not the best of deliveries to get dismissed. But Athanaze will take it.
Yeah, first one-day international wicket for Alec Athanaze. How many times have you seen this when the part-timer comes on, a lapse in concentration, and smacks it straight to the fielder? A wonderful catch from Brandon King. And this is one that Shanto will remember, but also one that Athanaze will remember. His first in this format, and also in his first over in this game. Shanto, after a good start, 15 of 21.
Nicely played. Gets off the mark in style. Maidul Ongkon hits a Nexus 𝗃𝗃 to finish the over. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 to continue.
The first ODI. What a shot. Full again. Taken on with a plum. Fielder in the inner circle knows that he just has to get it straight enough. A wonderful strike. A Nexus 𝗃𝗃 from Ongkon.
It was slightly overpitched on that occasion by 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, and look at those eyes. Head position still. You have to be decisive when you play those shots, and Ongkon goes for that slog sweep again in front of square. Will it reach the fence? No, the fielder will cut it off. But Ongkon will get a couple.
Yeah, he's decided that anything that's about that length, he's going to sweep it and
Sort of test that luck too many times and play shots like that. Proper manner, copybook style, little push down, and ambles the single. Shomo Shocker, I think, has got this realization.
A different game plan. But whatever it works, he's confident, just back yourself. That's the important message. On debut, you can easily be given many advices by your think tank, your captain, your coach. But it's always you got to remember.
That saved him. Keeps on bowling so tightly. Got a run there, but very impressive part-timer Athanaze. Goes, it's high in there, fielder lining up and just getting it. He guessed that very well, backed away, kept his eyes on the ball. They're disappointed, the crowd, and 𝗵𝗺𝗀.
We have this feeling something about to give in, and this occasion it's 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂 playing his second ODI. The length was full, the line was there, no pace at all to work with, and an easy catch at deep square leg. And Ali Athanaze, he's been rewarded for some tight bowling. As a part-timer, he has been exceptional. Ankon, he's gone for 17 of 35.
They're looking for the big shot, inner portion of the bat, so just a single. He goes for the reverse and he nails it this time. A wonderful strike. You just felt as though something had to give with him, looking to break the shackles, and he's done that wonderfully. First boundary after 52 balls, and Nexus pay 4.
Yeah, it also brings up the 100 for Bangladesh. He knew that he had a good connection, but he didn't bother to even run. There's a huge gap. But you just have to make sure that you get
Good bowling. This is taken in the field, gonna be dismissed. Wonderful catch. Shumosaka falling for the trap, losing his patience, and Akhil Hussain strikes yet again.
Yeah, that was the danger, and I'm not sure whether it was the right choice of shot selection at this stage of the game, because they've just lost 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂 earlier on, so he needed to take a little bit more responsibility. He tried one more time in the previous over. Remember when he took on that free hit, couldn't time it. This time tried to hit it out of the ground, finds the fielder. Now this is a big wicket, really good wicket for West Indies. Shumosaka. And gets off the mark with a single to do what he has done. Down the leg side, just missing out, but they'll pick up a single. What a spell this has been from Athanaze. Yes, signaled a wide.
So far in this innings, as 𝗫𝗠 Mohammed can make it 3 sixes in this innings for Bangladesh. A big blow, it's a rocket 6, came off the bat of 𝗫𝗠, over long on.
It was coming. Ever since the water break, the game changed, the game plans have changed for 𝗫𝗠 Mohammed. Left arm spin bowling, turning back into the left-hander. You go for it, and that was a mighty hit. Flat and long. And straight away, pressure on Gudek.
Catch it is the call, and taken. 𝗂𝗪𝗓 gets his second. 𝗫𝗠 Mohammed dejected, but West Indies elated.
Wow, wow, wow. One of the softest dismissal in the series. Closed the blade of the bat pretty early. That was a top edge. And 𝗃𝗵𝗃, the left-arm spinner at mid-wicket, he takes it with ease. And 𝗫𝗠 Mohammed, he'll be livid about himself. After scoring 14, he has to walk back. And it's a rocket out for Bangladesh.
And at the moment, Miraj and Bangladesh need that confidence. Pulled that away in the air and finds the gap and goes all the way for maximum. It's a rocket 6, came off the bat of Sohan.
Poor delivery by Gudek on a slow surface. It has to be only slightly shorter. And Sohan, he made sure that he depth up the crease very well. Chance.
Again on the shorter side, again finding the boundary. It's proving to be a big, big over for Bangladesh. You can see the positivity among the two batters in the middle, especially.
Match.
Again, nicely struck. This should go to the boundary, and it does. Back past the bowler. He's been very impressive in picking up the gaps and striking it nicely. So Noor Hassan picks up another boundary, which brings up the 150. on the board. 153 now.
Yeah, 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃. Good area. He had to delay slightly in his stroke. You can see him just waiting a bit because the ball.
Again, playing it late. That has been the key feature of his batting. So with that single. That's nicely played. That is beautifully played late, and has put that away to the boundary. It's a 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃 boundary, and the first one from the bat of the skipper.
It always surprises me the way runs are scored at the back end of the innings, despite what has gone before. So it's been a struggle, a real struggle up until this point. But I won't be surprised freely. And there he goes again. Fielder under it, fielder settles. Brandon King drops it almost identical to the way he was dismissed in the first ODI. They'll want to minimize. And that should be taken. A first wicket for 𝗂�57𝗂𝐽. Another one rather for him. A soft dismissal, the leading edge, and a simple return catch. 3 wickets for the man from Berbice.
Yeah, was eyeing to play it on the onside, and you can see the closing the face of the bat towards the onside. Gets the leading edge, and a straightforward chance for the bowler to do the rest. So he has to go, but he's played a good role with the bat. 23 of 24. Oh, down the leg side, and it's a nice little tickle, which will go to the boundary. Lovely touch.
Disappointed with himself. Yeah, that's connection. And that's a boundary. Goes for 4. Wonderful striker from Rishad. It's a 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃. We've seen how destructive he can be. We've gone past 180 now.
Yeah, the last couple of deliveries that Rishad Hussain has faced is down to the boundary, deep in his crease, and more importantly, finding the gap. Well, we talk about 4s. How about that? Oh, sweet timing. Beautiful shot. It's a rocket 6 from the bat of Rishad Hussain. 14 in the 3 deliveries that he has faced.
History repeating itself here at Mirpur. 16 of 5. The sound of the bat. Really mellifluous, a wonderful strike. A second tier. Moti.
Again in the slot, and again it's even bigger. What a shot that is. Again it's a rocket 6. 17 runs already in this over. Still have a ball left.
Yeah, this was created by the movement across to the offside. When you look at the replay, you'll see that he moves early. And he gets in that position. He's targeting that mid-wicket region. You see how early he moved? So he's gotten close to the ball. Brilliant batting.
Oh, enough just to carry it over the fielder. That is pure power.
Final over, all 50 overs of spin. The first ball of the last over goes for 6. It's as if he's batting on a different surface altogether, similar to what we saw from him in game 1. A strike rate of over 300 now. Enough to get it over the fielder at long on.
One bounce to the fence. It has just simply been terrific hitting. What a knock.
Hemorrhaging boundaries in the last 5 overs. 54 runs scored and just the 1 wicket falling. A brilliant exclamation pointed innings. They've gone.
That's gone up in the air. Bit of a mix-up. He was looking at the fielder at long off and then misjudged it. Should have been looking at the ball instead of at the fielder. So 2 more added. 16 runs to finish the innings. 213 for Bangladesh. Rishad
He'll have an opportunity with the ball. Now that's their batting effort. Shumo Shaka fought bravely for his 45 from 89 deliveries.
Just 24. These are the bowlers. 5 spinners, 3 for 65. Would you believe it? He's gone for 65 runs on this surface. 2 for 41 for Hussain. The target for West Indies is going to be 214 runs of 50 overs.
Good evening. Back to the Shorturl National Cricket Stadium for the Bangladesh versus West Indies Dutch Bangla Bank. 214 on paper may not look.
And then there was a significant collapse. So Athanaze has this format in this series. Brandon King, top scorer
In the team. The change and straight away an appeal. That ball seems to be impacting outside the line of off. Umpire Tanveer Ahmed is unmoved and they're pondering a review maybe.
Remember that one over when he scored 18 runs off Tanveer.
Oh no, that seems to be pretty close. Big appeal and up goes the finger. I thought as he swept across the line, seemed to have straightened that delivery, and worried looks on the face of the batters. Are they going to take a review?
TV umpire to director. Keep it rolling, please. Yeah. Keep it rolling all the way to the pads. All tracking coming out. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting, original decision out. Tanveer, you're on screen. Stay with your original decision, signal out.
Nasim Ahmed strikes in his very first over. It's rocket out. Brandon King, who did not bother the scorers. It's 1 for 1. Tuck round the corner. Not most well-controlled shot. Chase on. 3 fielders going after that. That is good to see the commitment shown. Just been pulled back in. Down the wicket he goes, inside out shot. And is going to race away to the boundary. That's an 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗃. Comes at the right time.
Yeah, very well controlled from Athanaze. Knows where the fielders are. Needs to get the elevation, and once he does that, gets it over the infield, there's only going to be one result.
Oh, he goes over the top. That is belligerent. And that has got a rocket 6. What a way to finish the 6th over with the 6. Gives the ball some air past the bowler, who's racing away, and the ball's reaching the boundary now. Another very good-looking shot gets him a 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗃.
A good positive intent from Athanaze. And when you have that sort of mindset, when you get these loose deliveries, a low full toss, you are able to put it away. So you don't want to get yourself into a negative defensive mindset.
Bridge.
He's been on the mark. That's a wonderful shot. With the turn, extra cover. And goes to the boundary. Valiant attempt by 𝗿𝗺𝗽, but just not good enough.
Yeah, it's a 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗃, and what a wonderful display of batting here from the ever elegant 𝗂𝗍𝗃𝗏𝗧. Beautiful shot, gets inside out, not an easy shot to play. Then he flies it over the fielder.
And most of the time it should be the other way around. Top edge in no man's land. Just a single. Another good bouncer by Fizz.
Yeah, he was not in control.
River sweep. And nicely placed as well. And a no chance for the short third man fielder. That's a 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗃 boundary to end the over. Jayden Seales is a good shot. Very, very good shot. Powerful in the gap. And Athanaze greets Rishad Hussain to the crease with a lovely hit. And also brings up the 50 for West Indies.
Yeah, again a control, conventional sweep. And then also picking up the gap. That is a lovely shot. Didn't bother to run. Why would you want to run? Was in the gap.
Much better. Was that close? It is close. Chris Gaffney gives it on field just like the first innings. And Athanaze, he's going upstairs, and it's a
clear gap between bat, glove and the ball. Satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket sitting, original decision out. Chris, stay with your decision of out. You are on
For the
screen
second
signal.
time in the series, they're taking a massive risk, and Athanaze has to walk back after scoring 28.
A former West Indies under-19 captain, and he gets his first boundary in international cricket. Wonderful start for the young man.
That's Nexus Pay boundary for August. That will give him a lot of confidence. Was on the shorter side, but the placement was excellent on that occasion. Nicely played. Calculative risk taken. He knew the fielder at mid-on was inside the circle. Nicely executed. Makes the coach happy.
Now this is just a glimpse into what this man is capable of. We've heard of his stats, his productivity at number 3.
Slightly on the shorter side. Not the best of timing. But yeah,
We'll be looking on at this one. Still early morning back in the West Indies. Folks will be tuned on, hoping.
that was just over the bowler's head. Yeah, and huge turn. Goes for that slog. It's a safe shot to play against someone like Tanvir, the left-arm spinner.
Well, once you're proficient at it, if you've practiced it a lot, if you've...
Reversing and in trouble. I think that's going to be close. Yes, it is. Tried to reverse, tried to be a little innovative. Ball kept low, held its line. Umpire's given him.
Poor stroke attempted. Even before the ball was delivered, he was trying to play the reverse sweep. And if there was a review DT taken, if he had taken it, he would have burnt it, that's for sure. That was crashing to the middle stump, in my opinion. Started well, worked hard for his 35, but he throws it away. All the batters from both the sides. That's a good hit. In the gap, a massive gap between extra cover and cow point, and that bisects the two fielders to go to a boundary.
August maneuvering the balls very, very well, countering the runs. He's got his skipper with him. He sure has, and he's got to show that resilience. Shot, and he's gone straight to hand. Wow! What about that? And who else but the man who is really in the mix of things, 𝗏𝗫𝗃 𝗏𝗃. That went like a rocket.
Courtesy, Tanvir Islam. It was a ball which had to be put away. Nicely struck by 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃, but unfortunately found Rishad Hussain, who's 6 foot tall, near head height. Certainly, 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃 did show some
repertoire, and maybe he'll get more opportunities for wickets.
Right, Sherfan Rutherford being on the top and dominating the batsman. Is a call by Shea. And Rutherford saying yes and coming back easily for the second run. 94 for 4.
Nicely eased away inside out. Gets a couple of runs from Shomo Sarkar. And then they're just chipping away at the moment with regard to fall of wickets. Bangladesh.
And make sure they continue. Outside edge, behind square, in the offside. And a good piece of fielding. I think it's Najmul Hassan Shanto sprinting across to the third man boundary and saving a single. 3 runs to Rutherford. And to counter it, Tanvir Islam is bowling straight as possible. Probably going to bounce like no. Tanvir Ahmed says it's probably hitting the leg stump. And no reviews left for West Indies to go upstairs.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. How they're going to loop. Just think about not having the reviews. It'll be so interesting to have a look at this, the angle of the delivery. You see Sharp in turning in, hitting him. Well, I think if they had a review, they might have gone their way, but Tanvir Ahmed thought otherwise, and that's what matters. He is disappointed, and Bangladesh strike again. Rutherford has to take that long walk back. Backs away, nicely eases it into the deep. Chase on, and it's past the fielder. Good way to start the innings with a boundary.
Nexus pay boundary straight away for 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗄𝗎 against the turn, beautifully hit through the extra cover area. Maidul Islam Ankon, who is a field at sweeper cover, was quite fine. And they went in front of square. It's a good shot, using the depth of the crease. And Tanvir Islam is bowling it nice and flat rather than to the new batter.
Just at the right time, picking up the wickets. They've started to fall with some kind of regularity now. After 68.
Athanaze is the part-time bowler for West Indies. Did bowl his 10 overs of 14 for 2. The Bangladesh side is craving for a shot and wide, but finds the fielder at sweeper cover.
Nicely played, inside out, in control. A couple of bounds to the fence for 4. Nexus boundary came off the bat of 𝗂𝗄𝗄𝗃.
Yeah, lovely. Inside out. Played it intentionally. Got enough on the bat. There was a fielder chasing, but he had no chance. Lovely piece of timing. On strike.
Nicely punched on the back foot. Vacant region. Will found the boundary. Second boundary of the over. This time it came off the bat of 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗄𝗎. Nicely played. It's a Nexus boundary.
You're picking up the right delivery to play a shot where you can, if you can find the gap, you will find the boundary. Your placement, perfect.
0.3 overs. Nicely played again. In the gap, well controlled from Motie.
There's a fielder at...
And they got it. Rishad Hussain is the man, provides the breakthrough for Bangladesh. And it's the wicket of 𝗂𝗚𝗃𝗄𝗎, totally undone to disturb the furniture.
And he once again, he picks up a wicket. It's a lovely delivery. It's a little bit too full to play that particular shot. She completely misses the line and the length. Motie goes for 15. Rishad picks up another one. He's now picked up 3.
Plays that sweep really well. And reaches the fence for 4. Gets his first boundary. Nexus pay. Boundary for Chase.
Yeah, good options here. Really good options for Chase. Look how where it pitched. There was turn, but he was in control. It was in the air, away from that fielder.
Yeah! Is that an outside edge? The umpire doesn't think so. But the wicketkeeper, Nurul Hasan Chauhan, convinced the skipper.
You're on screen, signal out.
Sure that he had heard a nick. Gone for 5.
Nicely driven. That brings Justin Pierre-Graves.
They take a chance in that regard. But the manner in which these two are playing at the moment, they seem to be comfortable enough. Just milking the runs, getting to the target.
In the air, in the gap. And 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗄𝗎 from long off. Oh, very casual. Very, very casual. He's lucky. But certainly save a couple of runs there.
What was he trying to do?
Beautifully played. Straight bat for a single.
27 balls since the last boundary.
Shot and found the gap. A much needed boundary to break the shackles. And a boundary after 39 deliveries.
It's taken its time coming, the boundary, but that's a little bit of wit offered. I thought they might try to take on Mustafizur Rahman in the previous over. This time round, it was easier. It was wide. He had chance to free his arms. That's a lovely looking shot.
Maneuver that. In there, just over the fielder, short mid-wicket. They come back for 2. Yeah, Mustafizzur got Justin Graves in the first ODI, a slower delivery, team over the line. Now that's buys. There is some protection down there, but he can't get it. It's runs given actually by the umpire. Doesn't matter how they come.
He's been pretty good behind the stumps, again rolling the fingers over. Yeah, he was just anticipating to going down the leg side, but it just ricochets off the glove and goes the opposite direction. Now, did that carry? Direct hit, direct hit. Direct hit can be very, very tricky. Now that is a great piece of fielding. It is the rocket out, OUT. And it is
A wonderful partnership comes to an end. Graves goes for 26.
What a shot that is. Beautiful shot. He waited for a long time. And when he saw an opportunity, he picked up a really good looking boundary over the infield on the offside. Top shot.
Yeah, that's the class of 𝗂𝗄. He has an exceptional record against this opposition. In fact,
Madison Mirage has decided to come up and bowl his last over. This is the 48th over, which means he will need someone else apart from... Oh yes, he's nailed that. That is a beautiful shot. What a shot. What a shot to finish the over. It's a 6.
he tried previously in the over, didn't connect, but that time he absolutely nailed it. Akhil Hussain mentioned that he's been working very assiduously on his batting. And that is reaping rewards at a crucial time for the West.
It's a short one. It just goes over the fielder and they'll come back for the second.
Squirted away, will come back for a couple. A 650 for 𝗂𝗄 against Bangladesh is 30th 50 overall, and what an important one it is. A real captain's knock, one filled.
Again he goes and he's knocked him over. Would you believe it? There's a wicket, they cannot believe their eyes, but they certainly can. Unbelievable scenes here. Saif Hassan has picked up a wicket, which means they require 3 in the last ball, and 𝗂𝗄 will not be on strike. What a delivery.
I can't believe this. They started this over needing 5 runs from 6 deliveries, 2 wickets in hand. They now need 3 runs from 1 delivery. What an over. We were questioning, we were discussing who's going to bowl the final over. They gave it to Saif, and so far he's produced.
For the super over, and it's gone up in the air. Nurul Hassan getting underneath it. Oh, he takes it, and no, drops it. So they've gone back for the second, which means it's a tie. So there is super over. Would you believe it?
Who would believe it? But what a over nonetheless. We are now into the super over. Yeah, this is how the make contact Shorturl in Rutherford. And 𝗂𝗄, he will be fresh from that knock.
A big swing will only be a single. They would need a couple of boundaries to make sure that they can get close. Into the hands. And would you believe it, it's Saif Hassan who takes a really good catch. So it's Mustafizzur Rahman who picks up a wicket.
And his struggle continues. Shorturl in Rutherford. a little bit of poetic justice. The drop catch of the bowling of Saif. Now he takes the catch himself, inches off the ground. It's an important catch, you know, because remember, you're only allowed 2 wickets.
Well, it's gone over the fielder at short third, and it will be a boundary. They'll take it. With that boundary, finally a boundary of the last ball of the over, it is an excess pay for, which will give Bangladesh, when they come back, to chase 11. They've got now 10 runs.
So it has to be a spinner. Just look at how he's squared up. He's thinking leg side, outside edge, over the infield, and runs away for 4. Doesn't matter, they'll take it. West Indies. So now they must defend 10.
Noor Hassan and also Mustafizur Rahman so very close to Noor Hassan. Well, it starts with a wide. That's 10 and 6. Has he middled it? Has he found the gap? No. Misfield. They come back for the second. The 2 more. 8 and 5. He goes onside. Has he found the fielder? Yes, he has. It's a wicket.
Silence. Absolute silence. Pin drop silence here in Mirpur. Swung, connected, but not connected well enough. And a catch for 𝗂�57. Yeah, went through the shot a little bit too early. But Saka goes for 3, 6 for 1.
It's an outside edge. It's straight to the fielder. And it's only a single. What a match. West Indies have finally managed to hang on and goes on to win in the super over.
What a victory for the West Indies. Lots of errors in that super over, but he can smile now on a sigh of relief. No ball, wides.
After the end of the 50th over for West Indies. So it was a super over. West Indies managed to...
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃_𝗃𝗂𝗃 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃sports.com.